So we're here at the Layton Criminal Court building for the Jason Van Dyke trial and the second day of testimony.
What do you think was the news today? What stood out the most?
Well, obviously the testimony of Joseph Walsh. Walsh is Van Dyke's partner and the only officer, as he repeatedly mentioned on the witness stand today, who had the same angle that Jason Van Dyke did when Jason Van Dyke shot Laquan McDonald in 2014.
And to sum up real quickly, what did he see from that angle?
Well, sticking with the statements that he's made previously in the investigation the night of, he says that what he saw was Laquan McDonald, and he actually reenacted this for the jurors. He climbed out of the witness box, had a defense attorney stand 12 to 15 feet away, and Walsh himself, about 2 feet away from the jury box, described Laquan McDonald raising his arm, and at that point, Jason Van Dyke opened fire, and he said himself that that Van Dyke was in his line of fire when asked why he didn't shoot. He also was questioned about what happened when Laquan McDonald was laying on the ground as his partner continued to shoot, and he said that he was still a threat. Asked why he didn't shoot when he's now no longer in the line of fire. Walsh said that it appeared his partner had subdued Laquan McDonald.
And did this seem good for the defense, and how did the jurors take it?
I'll have to say, when he was standing there a few feet away from the jury, he described the look that he got from Laquan McDonald and them in the moment that Jason Van Dyke opened fire. And we couldn't see his face. His back was to us in the press gallery, but he was looking straight in at the jury, and their attention was rapt. I think it was powerful testimony.
Now, we also heard from some other witnesses today, including an eyewitness civilian who saw the shooting. He was headed to the hospital with his father going north on Pulaski when they came upon this scene. He said that he saw the shooting. It looked like Laquan was trying to get away from the officers. He said he saw Laquan fall and that he thought he heard more gunshots after Laquan fell than before. He also did acknowledge on cross-examination that he didn't see that Laquan had a knife in his hand. There was also testimony from a Cook County Sheriff's Police officer who tried to help and tried to give first aid to Laquan McDonald. He told Laquan that he could hear the ambulance on the way. Laquan didn't say anything to him. He just gasped some of his last gasps. And then finally, there was an FBI video expert as well, right? Can you tell us about him?
Yeah, they brought in an FBI video expert to enhance the video, which allowed them to play for the jury at slow motion and with a spot shadow, and then with little animated arrows showing bullets impacting the body and the ground behind it. However, he also testified that he wasn't really an expert on bullet trajectory, and so after about a half hour on the stand, the judge ruled all of his testimony and the video with the slow motion and the enhancements would not be admitted as evidence. It remains to be seen whether they can try to get that back in with another expert's assistance, but yeah, that was about it.
And that wrapped the trial for the day, and we'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching.